Hi, this is Aaron from iHerp.com, and this is part 2 of the breeding projects tutorial. We are going to add a breeding project to my account here. I'm going to go over to My Animals and scroll down to Mika. And Mika is the first girl that I ever had that ended up producing for me, which was awesome. Species, green tree python, and it's a female, and make sure that you have a species associated with the animal. And you're on the females record because females are kind of where it's at. New breeding project. You have a breeding history here, which will list out all of the different breeding projects that you've done with this animal. And let's create a breeding project. We will call it Chondro Stork 2005 and give it a description. And then you can set either this is a current one that I'm working with, or this is something that I have already done and just putting it in for historical purposes. Selecting the male is pretty easy. You can just click a male in your collection. If you're doing an intergrade, you can select males from other species, or if you have an animal on loan, you can pick that one. This one is this guy right here, and this is actually a dead animal. And I don't nuke any animals in my account. We all have animals die, and it sucks, but they're kind of important to see the lineage and the history when you go to sell an animal from this breeding. Obviously, nice to see what the sire and the dam look like, even if they are dead. So I don't really delete anything out of the system, just so that I can participate in the breeding projects and the lineage, which is coming up soon, I promise. At any rate, the start date for this was 3/25/05. Yes, display to the public. We did maternal. They were laid on 8/06/05 and hatched out on 9/20/05. She did eight fertile eggs, no infertile eggs, no questionable eggs, no slugs, and all 8 of them hatched out. And this was all done on 9/22/05 because it took a couple days for those critters to come out. Now we've got our base page for the breeding project, and this looks like the other side of things, but we can do a little more here. We can add events and tracking, we can add a photo, and we can edit the vitals. That way if you've got a breeding project in line, you can go back and when you do get eggs, put in how many eggs were laid and all that sort of good stuff. Let's go to add event tracking, and these are all breeding trackings. This is a little bit different than just your normal feed def shed. This is all based upon the breeding project itself. So you have a few different options in here. You can introduce a male, and we will introduce the male on 3/25/05, and we'll remove the male on 6/04/05, and she laid eggs on 8/06/05. And they hatched on 9/20/05. So this is just a quick entry. I'm sure you'd all be thrilled to watch me put everything in. However, we'll stop there. So it's nice to have this events and tracking with just the breeding, because you can see, when was a prelay shed, when was the ovulation, and other people can look at this and see kind of time frames from, okay, ovulation until egg deposition is how long? How long has this person had it? How long has this person had it? So if you're in the window, or if you got a problem. So information like this is really just, it's great to see. It's great to have it all in one place. The other thing that's kind of cool here is the photo gallery, and I am going to add a picture of mom on the eggs And I'm also going to add the picture of Hatch Day. Now this I really like because I take so many photos that I can never ever keep up with where they are. And getting it all in one place, again, just totally killer. And you can add as many photos as you want. You can add as many tracking events as you want. And all of this stuff appears elsewhere on the website. So let's go to View My Page and scroll down a little bit. Current breeding projects. Let's look at the completed ones. And I have a few that are completed. And this is the Chondro Stork 2005 one. Go here. And now we're looking at the public page. You'll notice that on public pages, so where you're looking at a page like somebody else would see it, this bar is blue. And when you go to My Animals or you're in a private members only area, this bar is orange. So that's just kind of a quick way to see where you're at. This is what everybody sees, and the record's done. It should appear in the completed projects of 2005 under Green Tree Pythons, and there we have it. So that is a crash course in how to add a breeding project. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to y'all later.